What's up, guys and gals? It's what day is it anyways? God, I don't know. I can't even keep up with it anymore. It's like Tuesday, isn't it? Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't know. I don't look at the calendar anymore. What day is it? Seriously, I don't know. Is it really Thursday? Huh. Man, I don't know. My brain's fried. It's all the drugs I do. I mean, like, seriously, some of them just mess with my brain and they melt it away. I'm amazed I can even talk sometimes. But anyways, welcome to the, what it looks like is the Thursday night live stream with me, your old buddy, Mr. Moose. Something like that. But anyways, tonight we are going to play a little construction simulator because, well, there's no need in playing Farm Sim because, well, everybody else is playing Farm Sim 17. And, well, you know, well, they have 5,000 people watching their channel tonight. I think I'd probably have about 5 if I played Farm Sim, so that's not going to happen. So we're going to play Construction Sim tonight and play with the new DLC that came out today, which was, what was it called? I forget. It's the Liebherr. Got a whole lot of numbers to it. It's this thing over here, though. It's basically, it's a cement mixer on a trailer, which is a different look. But yeah, this is what the this is what $1.99 buys you today in Construction Sim as far as the DLC. Well, actually, there's something else you get as well. I'll show it to you in a minute, but it's pretty cool. It's nothing more than a cement mixer on a trailer. And I have to be honest with you, I don't really know why they did it, but they did. It is completely licensed, so, but yeah. Pretty cool cement mixer. It probably holds more capacity-wise than this guy does, but, we'll get into it a little bit today as we mess with that. And then, also in the DLC, for $1.99 is this MAN TGX Euro 6, and so the blue one here is brand new. It just came out today. It's I don't know what I think about it. I went ahead and purchased it because it was new, and it's a, you know, TGX Euro 6, but the fact that it's a 4x2 was kind of lost on me. I like a 6x2, to be honest with you. Like in the default ugly little yellow man trucks that have no power to them, those are 6x4s. And so I don't understand why they did a new one and made it a 4x2. But it's pretty nice pretty nice. We'll see what kind of power it has. We'll mess around with it. Still my favorite though is going to be this one. Yeah, the 8x6 is definitely my fave. The heavy duty haul truck. It's got the power and it's pretty cool. So I'm sort of digging it a little bit more than anything. I wouldn't mind putting just an entire fleet of those in and calling it a day. But anyways, what do you do? What do you do? Best gaming ever gamer. Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. Chad Spielers. Hello. Cody Shepard. Welcome to the stream. DJ Donald Larson. Welcome to the stream. Or is that Dad? I forget. Gakko Gaming HD. Welcome to the stream. James Coy. Welcome to the stream. Lights and More. Welcome. Good evening. Mason Peters. Good to see you, Mason. It's been a little bit. Matt Gillen. Hello. Redneck Nation, Serious Gamer, hello, and Tittison Blackmore, welcome to the stream, guys. Nice to have you. Thanks for joining me tonight, as well as anybody else who's watching that hasn't commented. Welcome to the stream. So we're just gonna play a little construction sim tonight. I don't know how long this will go. There are a couple of new jobs that are in the DLC as well. There's a parking garage and a high rise, and I'm hoping that we'll get those. So let's go ahead and jump into the jobs menu and see what we have to do. We have a modern apartment building. That is not it. Trying to look and see. No, we don't have the new jobs that go with it. Bummer deal. You know, I don't like that. I don't like the fact that I buy DLC, I put it in, and the job's not there. The other job that I still don't have is I don't have the children's hospital is not showing up for some reason. And I don't know why. I don't know if I've got to get to that point or what. I have all the equipment. We do have the new school. That is available. And we haven't built it yet. So we could go ahead and do that job. So yeah, let's go ahead and accept that contract. We'll get started on that. And then I guess we also need to get a contract together and put our new worker on that. So Nishan M. Zalen, welcome to the stream. Good evening, sir. DSR Impact Seal, welcome, buddy. Good to see you. Let's see. How am I doing? I'm okay, serious. Today's a good day, actually. Today I'm actually feeling pretty good. Jobs. We need another job to make some money while we're doing this one. So let's mansion with a pond. Ooh, that's an interesting job. Let's put dude to work. And getting him building the Fisher family apartment building. I think he can work on that. So we'll accept that contract. Let him work on that while we work on the school. So, all right. So the first job we've got to do for ours, let's look, is talk to the foreman. Where is the foreman going to be located? Is the question. What is stage 2? Compress the marked area on the construction site. So let's go ahead and hook up the truck and trailer, and we'll go ahead and get the compression roller hooked up, and then we'll go there. So let's use the we'll use the blue truck for the first time today, and we'll just see how that goes. Oh, it sounds so nice and new construction trucky. Oh yes. All right, back her up. Wait, it's got to have some beacons turned on, doesn't it? I forget how to... Wait, the backup lights are on. I don't know. Let's see if we can't get her backed under here. You know, the one thing I will say, it seems like these trucks, the newer ones, it seems like they back up a bit better than their predecessor, the orange one. And as I say that, it seems like maybe it's not backing up as good. It's not backing up at all in there. So forget what I just said. Everything I said about these trucks backing up better, yeah, that was total crap. Oh, wait a minute. I just got rid of that adaptive cab crap. Steering wheel input, control adaptive cockpit steering. I want active, but I thought there was a way to get rid of that stupid camera. Apparently there's not. You piece of junk. Oh well. let's make sure that we don't do that anymore. All right, so let's back up again. Be pretty aggressive at doing it. There we go. Aha! All right, trailer hooked up. I will say this tonight, guys. Let's not talk about Farm Sim 17 at all, because Moose is pretty pissed off at the people at Giants and Focus Home Interactive. So let's not talk anything about that game tonight, because they lied to me and I'm pissed off at them, and I don't even want to support their game right now. So yeah, let's not even talk about them, because they screwed a lot of people over, and I don't even want to hear it. You know, I was lied to and I don't appreciate it. So if you want to go watch Farm Sim and you want to talk about Farm Sim, go watch a Farm Sim stream. As much as I put into that, though, I'm really irritated at them right now. I know a lot of other people who are too. I mean, they screwed a lot of people over. All right, let's go ahead and put the ramps down. And get that going. All right. Serious, now you got me curious. You know what it is. I mean, there's people doing Farm Sim live streams right now who don't play Farm Sim on a regular basis. And yet they got keys to the game and are, you know, partnered with Giants and in a program that nobody even knew about, and an affiliate program that no one knew even existed. So, yeah. And one guy's channel went from having 1,000 subscribers to 8,000 subscribers overnight. I mean, it's just, you know, like I said, I don't do this to make money, but I take pride in what I do. And it's an insult to me that as much time as I spend devoted to that program, and as others have spent to that program, that they just willy-nilly give keys out to people who don't even play the game hardly, and let them have a week's advance play on people who do it all the time. And because it hurts people like me, it hurts my channel, it hurts Landy's channel, it hurts anybody who plays this on a regular basis and has supported this game and promoted that game, or not this game but that game. Anybody who's promoted that game for a long time. Oh, come on, there we go. Attach. There we go. You know, like I said, they get... We basically have to wait for a week for the game to come out while they get to bask in the limelight. And I watched one guy do a stream last night, and he didn't even know how to play the game. He was an idiot. I just wanted to pound my head against the wall. If there had been the roll of duct tape, I would have wrapped my head in duct tape because it was going to explode. Where is the foreman at? Is he up there at the door? He is up at the door. So let's roll up there and talk to him real quick. So, test one. Let's see how much power this thing has. Climbing up the incline here. Yeah, it seems like it did okay. Alright, jump out. Enough bitching about Giants. I'm over it. Obviously I'm not, but anyways. Just got a message. They're really happy with our work. We have aced every job we've ever done for the city, and they really trust us. That's good. They didn't trust us to put those stupid portables in, but that's okay. Yeah, reliability is paying off. Let's get to work. No worries. Have I ever let you down? Why the... Okay, again, I have a real problem with the dialogue in this game. This guy is the foreman. I'm the owner of the company. Why do... why do we have any concerns or whether I'm gonna let him down or not? It's just silly. Anyways. We are going to do a job somewhere. Where are we going to? Job 1. School is here. All right, so we gotta go here to here to here to here. And there's a crane area at it. Okay, cool. All right, close that. Let's get out of here. Go use my least favorite piece of machinery in the game. And yeah. All right, so we're headed out. Let's see if I can find the beacons. I have beacons somewhere on a hot button. Oops, I'm rolling over. Why is my camera not staying with the truck? Who cares? I should be driving first person anyways. First person driving. Don't step out, dude, unless you want to get squished like a grape. All right, there we go. Yeah, construction zone 14 on your phone? This game is great. This game is great. This is the best construction game out. It's a lot of fun. And I would say it's worth every dollar that you spend on it. And it's not that expensive anyways. Alrighty. And if you get the deluxe, I think you get almost every DLC with it. So the new DLCs I think you'll have to buy, but there we go. Alright, we're making a left here. Where did I put those stupid beacons at? There? Nope. Horn. Nope. No. Nuh-uh. Here? Nope. Yeah. No. Here? Nope. Where did I put the beacons at? Come on, car. I know I put beacons on this thing. Come on. Go, go. Gosh, I don't know where I put them. Oh well, we'll drive without the beacons on. That's annoying to me though. I've had to redo my, there's a real good chance I never reassigned them. I've had to redo my, my configuration file so many times that I might just have been like, I'm not assigning buttons right now for that. So yeah, I mean, it's cheap. This game's cheap, man, and it's great. Am I pressing every button on my keyboard? No, I'm pressing every button on my G27. And I was reading and just ran into the back of that red car. Oops. All right, Tiffany Aikenson. You are an idiot. Thanks for stopping by and showing your ignorance. It was nice having you for a moment. And while I was getting rid of Tiffany and her stupid ass. Oh, did I just say that? Yeah, I missed my turn. I'm in rare form tonight. Y'all are liable to hear me say some stuff that you don't want to hear. 'Cause I'm on drugs and I'm pissed off, and yeah, it could be an interesting night. Push my buttons. See what you get. Ooh, wait. How do we get over in that lane? Where are we going anyways? Get out of the way, car. Get out of the way. Thank you. Seriously. You retards, y'all don't know how to drive? Wait, where is this construction site at? Is it one block up? Yes, it is one block up. Trying to figure out where I'm at. I get sidetracked by did I catch the useless debate last night? Of course I did. Have y'all not learned I watch all things politics? But again, we don't talk politics in the stream, remember? Yeah. Alright. There we are. We're here. Alright, let's pull up over here. I don't think I like this truck as much as the other one. Alright, put our flashers on. I think our flashers... Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are we rolling backwards? Why are we rolling backwards? Do we have parking brake? Parking brake? Parking brake? There's handbrake. Aha! I'm starting to figure out where these buttons are. Handbrake's there. What did I make that one? I didn't make that one anything. That's flashers. Alright, clearly I don't remember what I did. Let's look real quick, because I want to play legit at some point tonight. Let's see. General, handbrake. Handbrake, I know which one it is. Change that. Exit vehicle. Flashing lights. See? I did not assign it. There we go. So now close. Now we should have beacons on. There we go. There it goes. All right, so let's go ahead and drop that down. There we go. Tennyson, you are correct. I passed it. I was too busy just rambling on. That's just kind of the mood I'm in tonight. Oh, I'm probably going to run over that street sign, aren't I? Oh. Go around. Flashing lights and beacons means go around, you stupid van. Seriously. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows. Just drive around the truck. Come on, there we go. Get in. Fine, you don't want to get out of the way. I'll help you out of the way. Oh, I'm going to slide off and take out the street sign. Nope. Oh, I'm hung now. Well, this was a really bad idea. There we go. This is completely realistic, isn't it? I'm so nailing it tonight. Dooga 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 dooga. Alright, so we gotta flatten this whole area down. And farm sim physics is sliding all over the place. I mean, construction sim physics. And I gotta get farm sim off my mind. There we go. Alright, let's start compressing this baby down. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. What's my favorite job to do in this game? Digging. Digging's a blast. Action cam. Let's go back. I so don't remember the controls half the time in this game. I do apologize. It takes me a little bit of time to get back into the construction sim mindset, as I forget like that I have to use my brake pedal to go in reverse, which I cannot stand doing. I wish you had a gearbox and shifted from forward to reverse and vice versa, and then you actually had a brake in this game. And I wish as you were rolling with this stupid thing it would stay in a straight line. That would be really awesome. Too much to ask though. Alright. Do. Crane operation is a close second, but doing the excavating is probably my fave gig. There we go. Let's see if we can keep her straight here. Run up the red line. Oh, we're getting off a little bit. Yeah, see, this thing is horrible for control. All right, and let's back her up. Actually, let's turn here. Come on. There is no turning this thing. Ah, it's such a beast. Definitely least favorite job. Cannot have any precision on this. See, that should be rolling straight. And it's constantly wanting to come to the right. And I'm turning to the left. But the physics in the game want it to slide down the hill. There we go. Alright, back her up. See, I missed a whole lot of space there. Frustrating. Frustrating, frustrating, frustrating. Come on, back up, you stupid thing. Can't keep this thing straight to save my life. Mr. Moose, you'll face a firing squad, but if you can drive this compression roller straight, we'll let you go. Yeah, just go ahead and shoot me. I won't waste anybody's time. Just go ahead and get that bullet chambered up. Go ahead and put it right here. Are they working on a new construction sim? Not that I know of. It'd be awesome if they did. It'd be nice to have a construction sim 17. But I don't see it in the plans. Not seeing as they just keep putting out little DLCs for this thing. Wish they would put out a new version. Come on, thing, turn. See, this is what I hate about this game. That thing should have turned already and straightened up. And it just constantly is trying to slide to the right rather than go in a straight line. And I'm gonna miss some because it's retarded. I hate the controls in this. Can I have a gearbox? Yeah, if you go with any kind of speed, you can't control it. What are we building? A school, I think is what we're building. There we go. Oh, there we go. Dustin, that's not the way I play the game. See, I play the game realistic. I play to do it right. Which I know I don't have to, but that's the way I like to play the game. I like to go for the immersion factor of the game and pretend that I'm actually doing this for, you know, for a job. And half but not complete is not an option. Not in the real world. Kinda did it, boss. I did 98% of it. I mean, surely if I didn't compress it all the way down, the building's not gonna fall down and kill a whole bunch of people. Nah, don't worry about it. I mean, that could never happen. That's good enough. Do. First person. All right, let's see what we can do here. Come on, don't go to the right constantly on me. It's either oversteer left, oversteer right, with the slightest little correction, but get it to go in a straight line, forget that. You might not want to show your little girl tonight's video, because I'm already off to one swear word tonight. I'm in a mood tonight. All right. There we go. I think as long as you keep it a slow pace, moderate pace, it won't jump out on you as mad. Here we go. Turn! Turn! There it goes. Ah, turn some more! Turn! Turn! Ah! Ah, goodness me. Alright. Rolling, 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 rolling. There we go. So tomorrow night, I'm probably going to sabotage my channel for the entire night. And probably play something really stupid that you guys probably won't like. But I'm just kind of in the mood to do some stuff. I debated on 3 things tonight. Construction Zone was one. Let's see, The Hunter was one. And Train Fever is the other one. I thought about doing a Train Fever live stream where we just work on building a cool little town or a cool little train line, which will probably go over like a lead brick, but I'm thinking about doing it tomorrow night. Nice. First person just misses a huge swath. I suck at this. I drive like I'm drunk. Swerve to the left, swerve to the right. Oh, just keep on swerving. You'll get there eventually. I don't play Eve. Never have, never will. Don't tread on me, no. No face reveal. We've had this whole discussion many a time. And y'all know. I'm hideous. I'm ugly. My ex-wife might find out I do YouTube and I don't want to have to pay her any more money. So, and the mob guys that I testified on a few years ago, they might find me and kill me, and yeah. And besides that, I don't want Hillary Clinton knowing where I'm at, because she might come kill me as well. Because, you know, anybody who says anything negative about her has a chance of not living. So, I mean, the body count's getting up there. When your body count around you is in triple digits, it's best never to say anything negative about that person. I'm amazed Julian Assange is still alive. Whoops. Alright, construction sim, I cannot stand when you do that. That really irritates me. That really, really, I hate that. Camera, would you like to turn at some point tonight? Alright, bumper cam works. There's free cam. Alright. That van is still sitting there. What a maroon. Watch this. Ready? Oh, no brakes. No brakes. Oh, come on. Get the achievement off so we can see this. Stupid. Come on. Oh, back up and hit it again. Boom. Come on, man. All right. He's out of the way now. Can we get on this trailer, or are physics going to resist? Oh, we're going to the right. We're going right hard. Come on. Let me up on here. Come on, let me on. Don't fall off. Oh, yes. We're on. Cha-ching. Oh, come on. Attach. Attach. There we go. All right. So that job is done. Let's go ahead and we need to lift the ramps up. And the van still. Nah, I'm in no hurry. I'll sit back here and wait. You just go ahead and do what you gotta do there, bud. Okay. Now look at that. We can start off on an incline at least with this truck. That's nice. Let's see. As I said not to talk about farm sim tonight. That's the reason why. I'm just tired of farm sim. I'm just tired of getting beat up about it every single day, and all the questions about farm sim and farm sim hype and farm sim, you know, and you got to put up with all that. And then now it's, let me ask you a question about somebody else's live stream that has a copy of Farm Sim 17 already. And don't you know that gets old when, you know? So yeah, I just prefer not to even talk about it tonight as I run somebody over. Anyways, I love cardboard boxes. What's going on, buddy? Let's see. Let's see. Where am I from? I am from the United States of Confusion. I'm from South Alabama. Why, do you work for Hillary Clinton? The great Malik. Welcome to the stream, sir. All right, so we are back here. Drop off some equipment, and then we'll head her back out again. Let's unchain this one. I got to put the ramps down so we can get it off.
Let's make a run together.
Do. If I use OBS, it's a death wish. Why are you saying that? Why would you make that statement? I used OBS for quite a long time. It's a good piece of software if you want to go the cheapo route. Very powerful, very nice. It's a very good program. It just has some limitations that I don't use it anymore. Alrighty. Park that like a pro. Did I take a look at Forward Horizon 3 yet? Nah. Don't even know what it is. Gaming with Tioki or Tioki. You got me, buddy. Gaming with T. Welcome to the stream. That's because you have it set up wrong, great Malik. If you use the H264 setting, then you don't have that problem. Forza Horizon's on my Xbox. Oh, Forza. Is that what you're talking about? No, I have no interest in Forza. I really don't. Let's see, what else? You have a gaming computer, so it should be fine. I don't, like you said, the reason you have frame rate drop is you're using the wrong settings. If you use the CPU settings, then you take a big hit because it has to pull your graphics card and you have to do all that stuff. If you can use the H264, which is the NVIDIA driver, which works off of processing it off of your graphics card, you don't take that hit because it pulls it straight from the graphics card. So there's your lesson for today. But anyways, when Moose can't remember me, I've seen you before, Subaru. All right. Anyways, look at that beautiful figure on that. Great form. Let's see what our next part of our job is as we continue to go through here. Pour concrete into the prepared elements in the construction site. All right, we get to play with our concrete mixer today. All right, so let's close this. And let's, what truck do we want to use? Do we want to use the blue truck or the red truck? The blue truck's what came with it today, so I'm thinking we might as well just use that. But we need to get this trailer off the back of it. So, raise up the ramps. I do like the sound of that truck. I will say that the new DLCs, this truck and the 8x6 have a great sound to them. They really do. I do have all the DLCs. Yes, I do. I do. All right, let's back this trailer out of the way real quick. All right. Disconnect. Come on now. That is done. Disconnect that trailer. There we go. Are we there yet? There we go. Connect up. All right, so now we got to raise the stabilizers on it, or whatever they call them. Raise those up, bring them in. All right, so this concrete truck has got to be filled up. So we got to go make a run to the concrete get in place. So we'll do that, and yeah. And I'll read some more. Do I use joysticks? Yes, I do. I do. I use 2 joysticks, steering wheel, and a PS3 controller. Pretty much that is my standard game setup for everything but flight sim. I pretty much never take that rig down unless I'm going to play flight sim. And that's pretty much how I roll. My steering wheel, joysticks, and PS3 controller are pretty much always hooked up. But I'm thinking about getting rid of the PS3 controller and getting like a gamepad. Something Thomas, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Doo-doo. Make that turn. Roll down through here. Oh man, this is a nice truck. Drives good. Got a good little horn on it. Horn's in the wrong place on my steering wheel, but that's okay. I was just happy that when I decided to do construction sim tonight, I didn't have to remap all my controls again. So that was nice. Do 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 do. All right. How much horsepower is in the truck? I don't know. I don't think it really says anywhere, but we can look later. So, anyways. Are you feeling better today? I'm kind of doped up, Jason. I took a steroid shot a little while ago. So I'm feeling all right tonight. Last night was really bad. I was in tears last night. I hurt so bad. Can't see. There it is. It's green. I mean, I was in tremendous pain last night. So, oops, red light, gonna run it. Do you know how to turn off the beacons in console? In console, yeah, you set up a button for it. Oh, really, old dude? You got a death wish. Alright, so over our bridge that we built, the mighty bridge. We need to name this bridge. We need to name it after somebody. Like, you know how they like name it after some war veteran or something? We need to name it after somebody. We'll call it like the, I don't know. Oh, something like the Pitbull Bridge or something, you know? All right. Rolling, rolling, rolling. All right, so I'm gonna roll this in first person as we go up here, but I'll switch out every so often so you can see. Are you really gonna slow down on the hill there? You stupid people. Good Lord. I bet if we look, that's got a Hillary Clinton bumper sticker on the back of that char. They were looking at what tree they wanted to hug. Any comments y'all make in the in chat that are political, we'll get banned. I'm just telling you that. The only person who can make political comments in this is me. Because I know where to draw the line. And I'm an equal opportunity offender. I'll make fun of both of them, you know? So, yeah. No political content in chat. Doop doop doodaloo loop. Alright. Alright, is that thing under the... Gotta get under the spigot there. It's not lined up perfect. Close enough though. Alright, so we got some concrete going in. Filling her up. Claran Milligan, welcome to the stream. Or Milligan, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Is there any fuel in this game? No, but if you want to watch the fuel game and engage and comment on it, feel more than welcome to. Gamma Gaming, hello, welcome to the stream. TBS, there's little political comment in American politics at the moment. No, it's just all mudslinging. It really is. We had the two worst candidates ever running for president. Worst election ever. And I blame the media for it. It's the media's fault. Here, I'll get on my little political high horse for a moment. We have the situation we have because of the media. Because the media chose to sit on stuff that they knew about and not be honest to the people about stuff. That's the reason, like, you think NBC didn't have that stupid Billy Bush interview and know about it? Multi-hobby man, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel. I mean, you think they haven't known about that tape the entire election cycle and that, oh, they just now realized they had that? No, they've known the entire time they had it. They waited until October to destroy Trump with it so that they can build up Hillary. And it's the same thing with all the stuff about Hillary. I mean, it's silly politics. It's our media at play manipulating the election, and it's just a sad thing, you know? So Gamma Gaming, what's up? What you upset about, buddy? Ryan Kennedy, hello, welcome to the stream. Good evening, sir. Let's see. Just wondering, cause blah blah blah. There we go. All right, so we'll roll on across here. Nah, this game isn't VR. So. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry to hear about that, Gamma. So sorry to hear that about that. I love my little doggy. I don't know, you know. I sit and look at him sometimes and think, man, if anything happened to him, especially after you guys tell me something bad that happened to y'all's, I just kind of look at him and get a little like, man, if anything ever happens to him, I'm gonna hate myself. Or like the other night, I got really ticked off at him because he peed in the floor, right? And you know, and I got upset with him, but at the same time, it's like I realized that, you know, as mad as I get at him sometimes, I realize that, man, if anything ever happened to him, I'd hate life. Just would absolutely hate it. Let's see. I think we go to the next street. It's next street up, right? Zach 167774. Welcome to the stream. Good evening. Multi hobby man. Laugh out loud. Last sim game I played was SimCity. Dude, SimCity rocked. The old SimCity, not SimCity 4 or whatever it was. No, 5. SimCity 4 was good. 5 stunk. I used to like that. SimCity 2000. Do I have a puppy? No, I have a dog. I don't have a dog. I just have a dog. Oh, I'm on the wrong street. I think I should have been one street down. It's alright. I really do hope that the next DLC... See, this irks me about this DLC, okay? Let's be honest about this, okay? They put out a concrete mixer on this thing and there's no concrete chutes on it. I'm already going to be disappointed in this thing now because I just realized that. You would think that if they put out a DLC that is a concrete trailer, they would have put some freaking concrete chutes on it so that you could actually pour concrete out of the concrete trailer and into the forms instead of having to either have a concrete bucket or a pump. Just ridiculous. Hey, here's an idea. Go to a construction site and see how they do it. I've never had anybody bring out a concrete pump to pour a foundation before. You'd have the big, huge... they back up a concrete thing to this. They put all of the... they would put all the little things that are on the side here. The little chutes. These things. You put them all on there and then swing it out into the thing and pour the concrete out, right? And then when the... and then it's there. And then people with shovels and stuff kind of move it around. I mean, these things get long too, so you put them out there, or they bring wheelbarrows over and put it in the wheelbarrow and push the wheelbarrow out. Now, if you're doing like high rises and stuff, that's a whole different story, but we're gonna have to get the old concrete pump out because they won't model that in, so I would rather model in concrete chutes. Ryan, we're on an anti-farm sim night. We're not talking about anything farm sim this season. No farm sim conversation. Because right now, farm sim... I would like to not play farm sim right now. I wish there was another farm game that was, you know, like Cattle and Crops was ready. So I'd never had to play farm sim again right now. But let's not talk about Farm Sim. That's it. No questions about Farm Sim tonight. No comments on Farm Sim tonight. Let's just play Construction Sim or talk about anything. Y'all can talk about Roblox or Minecraft or any of those games that I can't stand. Y'all can talk about them all night long, but no Farm Sim. No Farm Sim conversation. Do I plan on doing any American Truck Sim anytime soon? Not really. I'm just kind of... I mean, we can play some Euro Truck if y'all want to or whatever, but... Oh my gosh. Thank you, Sirius, for giving me a heart attack. I appreciate that. I about just fell out of my chair. Thank you, sir, for the donation. I forget that thing's in there. And y'all got to understand, I play with my headphones pretty loud. When that thing comes in... it literally scares the snot out of me, and well, it doesn't really scare me, it just startles me because I'm not ready for it, you know, and it's so unexpected that when it comes in, I about jump out of my chair. Why did I go this way anyways? I'm going the wrong way. Where is this job at? It's in Fuchsburg Heights. We're going there. Sometimes I ought to use the map. It helps out a bit, doesn't it? Alright, so anyways. Told you I was going to scare you. You did a good job of it, man. Thank you. Appreciate the donation. It rocks, man. I mean, really, seriously, I get like... Y'all know how when you get shocked and you get like startled or something, and it's really like your nerves tingle a little bit? I get that like... That rush goes through my body and I get a little bit of shock sometimes when that thing hits me unexpectedly because that little dude goes woohoo and it just startles me. A little water, a little parched. So let's turn Fernbus. Why did everybody's interest in that game die so quickly? It's not that everybody's interest in that game died so quickly. It's just there's so much coming out right now. Y'all understand, I get free games every day right now. And I'm trying to weed through them and find the ones that are worth playing. And weed out the ones that aren't worth playing. And so I can showcase them to you guys so that you can see them. Like, Playway sent me 3 different games to go over, and 2 of them were all right. The third one, not so much. But yeah, the one I did today has potential. I mean, there's some quirks in it, and honestly, I have to be honest with you. There was a day 1 patch when the game came out today. There was a day 1 patch on the version that I had, so maybe some of that bouncing and everything has gone away, but that was a pretty fun little game for the most part. I mean, there's some little quirks in it that I don't like, but there's a lot of people who might have fun playing that game, so it was kind of interesting. The neat concept for a game too, and the fact that it wasn't just so the scenario in it seemed pretty cool, especially with the snipers and stuff. So, I kind of enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean, part of Fernbus's problem is the fact that they rushed it out the door. And there's some things in it that need to be fixed. Why do I feel like I'm going around in a circle right now? Why do I feel like I should have come up here in the beginning? But yeah, but I like Fernbus, and eventually I will get back to playing Fernbus. But it's like I only have so many hours in the day to do things, especially with me going to the doctors and stuff. So I just pick and choose my battles, and I'm human, and I'll say this, I'm human. There are days when there are certain games I want to play and certain games I don't want to play, and there are days when I'm going to get into something. I'm just going to sit down and I'm going to play that game. For a while, that was Ark. Lately, it's been Train Fever. I mentioned Train Fever the other night because of Transport, or I mentioned Transport Fever the other night. And that game, and that got me to think about Train Fever and played Train Fever, and I can't stop playing it again. It's like I got back into it and started playing it again, and I'm like, and I'm constantly sitting and thinking about, well, how am I going to run this route, or how am I going to get this route done? And yeah. So, I mean, that's sort of the way I am. Sometimes the newest game isn't always the game that I'm digging playing at that moment. And I guess there is a little bit of balancing act that comes when you have an active YouTube channel and have a gamer mentality where you want to play certain games, you know? And anyways. Alright, let's pull in here. And we'll back it up to the cement mixer. Why does bus seem limited? I don't know. Make sure we get our back hatch open. Should be a button for it. I don't know. Can't open the back hatch until I get the stabilizers out. So let's make sure we got plenty of room for the stabilizers right here, and then we'll back the concrete mixer into this thing. Perfect. All right, so let's switch modes on this thing. There we go. Now I should be able to open the concrete hatch. I can. Let's jump into the tractor. There we go. And back it up. Put that concrete chute in there, like so. There we go. Reverse the flow on that. Come on, reverse flow. Reverse it to flow. Oh, it's a trailer, so I actually have to hold down the trailer modifier. Alright, so now we can jump into the pump. Concrete pump. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get things going up. Alright. Takes two hands to play this, so I just got to get my camera situated. And we'll go ahead and start folding out that thing. Oh man, I missed that subscription. Who was that? Get out of my way, please. Thank you. So I can get that joystick in the right place. Oh, I think I missed it again. Whoever just subscribed, thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and hit that button there. Is that? Oh, it's that button there. That gets that going down. All right. All right, so we got to pour a little concrete in here. Let's start in this corner up here. Let's get her all over here. All right, so flow out. Come on, start to flow. There we go. All right, we got concrete pumping now. And we'll just slowly start walking it up the line. Come on. There we go. That's pretty good pace. Oop, get out there. Gonna have to reach. All right, so I'm bringing back on the left joystick, but I'm pushing out on the right joystick to make the main arm go down and keep everything floating up. There we go. There we go. Come on over a little bit. There we go. Coming down. Ooh, kind of missed a little bit there. Go back and put some up in this area. Change that camera angle a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. There we go. All right, so let's start bringing that to the right and down. There we go. Come on in. And I'll read chat in a minute. I think it's kind of concentrating on this for the moment. All right, turn the pump off for a second. Let me read a little bit. No, other than the DLC launch. I just don't have the time to choose what games to play other than 24 hours in a day. Why would you need reinforced concrete on the bottom floor? Every building in the world has reinforced concrete on the bottom floor. It's called a foundation. Every building in the world has reinforced concrete for a foundation. If they don't, they've done it wrong. Or you may live in a place that doesn't require that then. But every building code I know of in the United States requires that you have either wire mesh or a rebar, depending on how many pounds per square inch your floor is depending on how many pounds per square inch that your floor is holding up. You'll have to have certain size rebar, but pretty much every floor, ground floor in the has to have at least wire mesh or rebar in it. I mean, even if you're doing a slab for a garage, you got to have all that in there, which makes sense because if you're doing a garage floor, you're going to be putting a lot of weight on it, probably with vehicles. Oops, come on up. Come on. There you go. Does a concrete floor need to be heated too? No. Heated concrete floor is I don't know. I mean, some areas maybe it's a code thing in really cold areas with frost where the frost line is pretty harsh. I don't know that because I don't live in that kind of area. But as far as here, no. Here, there's no need for a heated floor for concrete. That's really just a modern. I mean, the heated floor is a modern luxury that is just, you know, really becoming a thing. Before, it was sort of one of those things where some people did it because it was cool and it was new, and it could change their heating. I'm gonna keep on going, but it was a fad that hadn't really caught on. Now it's really caught on, and you see a lot of people are doing heated floors because it's a money saver. And people are even doing cooled floors now as well. Geothermal floors is one of the new things. Alright, let's put that pipe all the way out there to the end. But yeah, I don't know that it's a code thing to have heated floors. Don't know about that one. Somebody who does construction up north would know that better than me. I wonder if I can get this in here. Might be a little too close here. We're gonna have to. This is where you would need somebody with a wheelbarrow. Like, there's not much I can do here other than just force that stupid thing in. And that's sort of gonna glitch out. Because, of course, that's a metal pipe. That's not a metal pipe in real life. That's a rubber pipe. But in game, they made it out of metal, so it's solid. Yeah, I mean, your concrete is poured so many inches depending on where your frost line is, so I don't see why you would need it, but I'm not going to tell you no, it's not a thing, because I don't know. I can only speak for where I live. Change our camera angle a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. And we're gonna glitch again because that metal pipe is gonna freak out. That's all I can do with it. Let's go ahead and trying to get as much of this poured close in. Oh, are we out of concrete? Oh no, we're not out. Come on, pour. Come on, work. Ah, it's gonna make me reposition for that little bit. See you later, Sirius. Thanks for coming out tonight. Thanks for the donation, man. Have a good night. See you later. If I don't see you later, have a good day. All right. Well, let's work around here. Just kind of fill in these last little bits that need to get filled in. All right. I don't know what Cody was saying. I didn't see it because I'm paying attention to pouring concrete. But I guess Architect put the kibosh on Cody, so whatever Cody was saying is over. I didn't even see it. So oh, he said hi about 100 times? I gotcha. Yeah. Some of those people are just silly. They really need way too much attention. I feel sorry for those people when they get into real life. I don't know how much more I got to do here, other than there's a few little spots here where, I mean, it's pretty barren. So we'll follow up through here, and then I guess I got to figure out how to get this whole area right in here filled in. I'm pulled in as hard as I can. I wonder if I can... Let's try this. Let's go... Let's turn that off. And let's flip that up. And then let's curl all the way under. Like that. That's still not going to work. Yeah, that's not going to work either. Alright, let's try one more thing. Let's stand her all the way straight up. And we'll do the high concrete drop. Ah, see, there's always a way to do it. There you go. I mean, it would make a huge mess, right? But there's always a solution. Could you imagine the mess this would make? I mean, there would be concrete splattered everywhere. Oh, it would be a slop. Alright, so that is done. There we go. Now the question is just how much more do I have to put in here to get it complete? If I've got to get every single... Oh, there's a big spot right there that's got to get done. Might as well get this cleaned up here so that there's no concrete showing. Let's see. Is the job done yet? No, it takes time, man. If you're impatient, this is not the game for you. I mean, I could have been done a long time ago if I took the easy way out. But I actually like to do the jobs, so... There we go. Let that get tightened up right there. Get these little bits knocked up. Actually, though, I think the issue is over on the far wall over here. I think that's really where it's a little bit thin, and it needs a bit more concrete. But we'll come down these lines as well, just in the interest of getting a nice clean pour. What's up, James? Welcome to the stream. Good evening, sir. What's up, Tanner? Good evening, sir. I see you made it to the stream tonight. Good to see you, my friend. That little bit there, and then we'll come back over here. Yeah, before I do all those lines, I'm going to go all the way out here to the edge and do the edge, because I think that's what we missed. It's keeping us from getting 100% on this. So we'll just kind of walk up it. And we'll pour this edge. And we should be good. Doo doo doo. I will say that concrete trailer does seem to hold a lot of concrete in it. Alright, let's push forward a little bit so we can get in that far corner. So any of you guys play the Hunter? Curious. Anybody played the new Rocky Mountains map? It just came out. Yeah, I actually re-upped my membership on it, and I played a little bit this week. Killed my first sheep on it today. Now that they've actually added them onto the map. Man, I guess I really got to get rid of all of these little rebar lines. So we've got a little bit of cleaning up to do, and then we'll have this. Get back in there. All right. Hopefully I can get all this cleaned up and get the rest of this pour done. Could you imagine if they had concrete finishing in this game? You know, where you got in there and had to trowel it and all that other stuff. You have to ride that little finishing machine. Has all the little paddles on the bottom of it. That would be kind of cool. Alright, so come on. Down the line we go. I can't believe we're not done yet. I mean, that looks so complete. Except for like 2 little spots. Well, I see a couple other spots now. Alright, so let's clean up this side over here a little bit more. It's so funny, man. There's such a fine line. It's like you either take the out when they let you say, okay, I'm done, I only poured 40% of this thing, or you have to go all the way to 100%. It's doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of in between there. Which I don't mind. I like that. I actually enjoy this little pump. It's kind of fun using it. How did I miss that one little spot there? There's 2 little spots. Oh, tell me I can get that. And I don't have to go all the way up again. I do. I'm going to have to go high rise on it. Frustration. Oh, it's fun. I like doing the pump. Don't get me wrong. Alright, so I mean, this has got to be this line and that little dash right there. It's got to be all that's left between this being a complete job and not. Zero05 JV, welcome to the stream. Oh, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the herd. Thanks for joining us. Glad to have you. All right, come on up and come on up. There's a little spot there. I mean, maybe there's that one little spot way over there. I don't get it. One would think I'm done by now. Is that not poured? Okay, I'm at a loss now. Because at this point it looks like everything other than that little bitty speck over there is paved or is poured. This little spot right there is the only thing I can see that's not poured. Now, y'all see it? I mean, it looks poured to me. Look at the contract and see how much is done. Pour concrete in the prepared element on this construction site. It looks like it's 100% done. Except it hasn't gone solid yet. I wonder if I've got to just go ahead and put the equipment up and get out of here. I just can't see. Let's get out and walk around and look at it. There's a little spot right there. There's a little bit at the edge. A little bit right there. Usually you don't have to get this, you know, precise with it. I mean, I'm starting to feel like there's a glitch somewhere that's causing, or that's making it where I've got to get all this in here, but we'll go ahead and pour a little bit more in here. Into that slot right there. I mean, in all honesty, that slot right there could be hurting it. I just can't see how that other stuff would be. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's holding it up at this point. Seems like everything else is covered up at this point. We'll run that edge on out and make sure that it's 100% full. But it doesn't look like it's taking any more concrete in. So I mean, it shows that it's 100% done. Right? I mean, it shows halfway there, but it shows this part of it's 100%. So, I don't know. I'm not going to restart it. DKJ Phyllis 79. We're not talking about Farm Sim tonight. Just for the same reason what you just said. Thank you, Ryan. And I don't want to keep rehashing it all night, so it's just one of those things. Let's just not talk about it, because I'm just don't even want to get into it. All right, I'm going to at this point I'm going to fold everything up and pull the thing out of here, because I think I've got all the concrete poured. All I can see is maybe the vehicles are in the way, and so that's what I got to do, is put the vehicles up. And maybe it told me that earlier and I just didn't I didn't pay attention. It's highly possible, because it's highly possible that I'm just sort of not 100% on paying attention tonight. Yeah, that would be funny, wouldn't it? Get out, put your footprint in it, and sign it. Moose was here. Alright, so let's get that thing folded down. Yeah, all I can think of at this point is that it's the vehicles being in here. So maybe when I got the pop-up thing that said, do you want to quit earlier? But usually you have a box right in the center of the screen when that's the case that tells you get the vehicles out of the area. So all right. All right, so let's turn off that flow. There we go. Oh, there it is. That was what it was. Serious. Alright, let's look at the contract and see if we're going to need to do, that's not what I wanted to look at. Ding, there we go. Get a container from the materials and trader, transport the cargo into the marked area. Get a generator trailer from the materials trader. Alright, let's see, pour concrete. Oh, there's more concrete to be poured. Alright, fine. Let's see, close that, open that, and tell him to do his... Well, he was supposed to do that job anyways. Thought he started that long ago. Is that rolling down the hill? It is, it's rolling down the hill. Brake on. Alright, so we need to jump into the container truck. Small flatbed, half pipe roller, tower crane, rotary. You know what? The materials truck is, because I never use it, I put it into storage. So we'll go to company, motor pool, concrete mixer, pump, trailers, in the vehicle hall, the deposit tipper. So we need to get that out. And now we can get into it. There we go. I haven't used this truck since I started the game. So it's amazing to me that they just asked me to use it. So Ritz Bits, welcome to the stream. Or Blitz Ritz. Blah, blah, blah. Read it backwards. Hey, buddy, welcome back to the stream. Jared D. What's going on, buddy? Do. Alright, just so everybody knows why I don't want to talk about Farm Sim tonight, alright? And I'll just put it out there. I contacted Focus Home Interactive and Giants 2 months ago about would they be allowing any YouTubers early access to the game, and if so, what would be the process for getting into it. And they gave a definitive no. Nobody was going to get early access to it. Nobody's going to be able to showcase the game. It wouldn't happen. So then, now all of a sudden, there's a select handful of people that have the game and are going out there and broadcasting it. And I can understand some of your bigger YouTubers who always get early access to stuff, but there's guys with like 1,500 subs getting the game. And what's more frustrating is there's people who don't play Farm Sim on a consistent basis getting it. I mean, people who play it like once a month or, every once in a blue moon they play it. Whereas you've got people who play Farm Sim and their YouTube is dedicated to Farm Sim and they play Farm Sim on a daily basis who aren't getting access to it. And that's just really, really ticks me off, and it's really unfair, and it's pissed a lot of YouTubers off. And either don't do it or do it and give more people access to it. I mean, either stick to your guns and say we're not going to give anybody early access to it, or we are going to give people early access to it. But don't be going both ways. All right, so I need a generator trailer and a container trailer. So I'm just hacked off about that. I mean, and I don't want to sit here and hear all, and rightly so, is when you're irritated about something, the last thing that you want to do is hear everybody talk about, oh, I saw this person doing that person, because that's just adding salt into the wound. So I just would prefer not to talk at all about Farm Sim today. So, and that's just the way it is, because it's just, you know, it's one of those things that just sort of pisses you off. I got no problem with certain people getting it. I really don't mind them getting it. It's the fact that they just gave it to people who didn't even ask for it, and they gave it to people who don't play Farm Sim, and that just really irritates me. And when you got people who are playing it and I watched one guy who made fun of the game last night. I mean, he got the game from him and he was making fun of parts of the game, and that even more pisses me off, because they wasted promotional time on that guy. I gotta remember how to put this thing out. I gotta remember what my controls are on this thing. You know what? I may not mapped all the controls for this thing, to be honest with you. Let's see. Connect. There's a way to push the arms out, and I don't know how I mapped them. So, again, I haven't used this vehicle since like the first 2 assignments, and then once you got a truck, I never used it again. So let me take a second to look at what controls I have on this. Small flatbed, deposit tipper, deploy arms. Let's see, left stick up and down. Okay, so is that it? Alright, so that comes up, and that should push them out a little bit. There we go. Alright, now I can rotate it up. There we go. Push it up a little bit. Rotate it the rest of the way onto the trailer. Aha! And then I think there's a lock for it as well. That comes up. Lock. No. Lock. Nope. Lock. No. Lock. No. No. What would I have done to lock this thing? I guess we go back into the menu and look. Keyboard. Let's see. Character control. Deposit tipper. Deploy arms, retract arms, attach load spacebar, retract boom, extend the boom. Couple is C. Yeah, retract the outriggers, deploy the outriggers. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there wasn't a lock. Seems to me like this thing right here was a lock that you would use. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can't go over here and couple a trailer up to this thing. And we'll be good. Dude, I bought so many copies of that game, it's just not even funny. Alright, get it back here. Couple up. There we go. I gotta raise that trailer outrigger up. Trailer is connected. Why is it not raising the outrigger up on that? Really? What is that listed under? The outrigger should be Nope. 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 Back into the menu. So, key assignments. Wheeled vehicles, tracked vehicles, camera controls, character controls, small flatbed truck. That one is programmed. Deposit, small excavator is programmed. Small trailer, retract the outriggers is buttons 2 and 3. That one is good. Forklift, flatbed, lowboy. I wonder if this is a brand new edition and I have to program it. Generator trailer, it is. All right, so retract outriggers. There we go. This is what I don't like about this game. You have to set controls up for every single piece of device in here. All right. Now we can roll. Let's go out this entrance here. Did I see the new post about the rescale for ATS? Probably not. Have I ever played Legends of Zelda? No. Nope, not a bit of it. Toot 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 toot. Here we go. All right, so we'll head out here. Get a break. Blitzrix, laugh out loud. How's your day treating you? All right, Mervin, how are you, buddy? Welcome back to the stream. All right. Here we go. Caleb Horn, welcome to the stream. What's up? Not much. Doing a little construction sim tonight. Just playing around, puttering around here. Oops, I'm in the wrong lane. That was a turn lane. RCUK Moose, are you getting Battlefield 1? No. I'll tell you what though, I watched a little bit of that Force map and almost fell into it. I almost busted out the credit card. But I don't know, I've spent too much money. I've probably spent $500 in games this month. So I need to chill out on it a little bit and not spend any more money on games. So between paying for servers and buying a copy, you know, of this and a copy of that and buying another, I bought 3 airplanes the other night for FSX, and I've bought a flight plan program to make flight plans with for FSX. And what else did I spend money on this week that I shouldn't have spent money on? There was another game that I bought. Oh, well, then I re-upped the Hunter, and then I blew another $50 in EMs for the Hunter to buy a couple of new guns and some more tents and tree stands for the Rocky Mountains map, and which is just seriously a waste of money. But you know, it's like, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it and go all out. Go big or go home, right? And so I went big. What else did I do this month that was way too much money spent? Oh yeah, I gave a whole bunch of money to them guys that cattle and crops. So they should be real happy with me. Or at least I pledged a whole bunch of money to cattle and crops. Oh man, come on, tell me this trailer backs up better than this. Oh, come on, little trailer, turn. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. Alright, we'll get this trailer backed up in here. Yes, I'm gonna hit the pylon. Alright, so disconnect that. Outriggers must be lowered first. Of course they do. We'll get those lowered. Come on down, little wheel. And that's not an outrigger, that's a tongue jack. Just for the people in Europe that don't know how to properly label things. Alright, so we're gonna push a little bit forward on that, and then we're gonna rotate and push out. Wait, why is that not connected? Base bar. Alright, so now push out, rotate. There we go. Where do we want to put that? Let's put it right over there. There we go. I think that'll be good. Slap that. Run her back. Haha. Alright, so more concrete has to be poured. And this has to get out of here. So let's get ourselves out of here. Oh, more concrete to pour. Ay, ay, ay. Shoot. Where am I going to park this at? In the trees over here? We had permission from the mayor to park there, by the way. Just in case y'all don't know. If you want to see the paperwork, it's back at the office. Alright, let's jump in here. How much concrete we got left in this thing? 44. Hopefully we can get this done with 44 units of concrete. I guess we should put the pump in first, actually. We'll be a little bit more Johnny on the spot with the concrete pouring this time. Alrighty, so where to pour from? Where to pour from? that area just didn't really level up here, is it? Let's look at this. That does not look level at all. Hum 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 hum. I don't know if I can get all the way across that thing if I park on the other side. If I park right here, it's going to be a tight pour, or a really long pour. We can see if we can get all the way across it from here. I don't know what the full reach is. I don't know that I can get all the way across from here. We'll try. Pretty sure I can't. I'm definitely sure I can't get all the way across from here. That's kind of silly. I wonder if I could pull up on the concrete and pour it on there. No, this is not a fun one. This is a definite nasty moment here. Let's just boom out and see how far we can go with it. We might be able to get all the way across. Then again, we might come up just a bit short. Let's see what we get. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, look at there. We can get all the way across. Can we get all the way to that upper corner? Oh, how about that? Sweet. Nice. All right, so let's get out of here. Make sure our back end is opened up to accept the concrete trailer. And 360 in there. Oh, nailed it. My dude's got skills. Mighty agile, mighty agile. All right, so let's get out here onto the street. Block off traffic for a second. Hurt. All right, now. Oh, cart, come on. Ow, I stepped on the wrong pedal. And I'm on the wrong camera too, so I get that stupid. No, car, do not run up behind the concrete trailer. You stupid car. Oh, and just get right up behind me. Why don't you? You stupid, idiotic. Well, I couldn't tell that truck was backing down the road. What do you mean? Why would he be doing that? Of course, you know, he's sitting in his truck going, that stupid construction worker. It really helps when I step on the wrong pedals. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a gearbox in this thing. Oh, this isn't gonna work either. Come on. I hate this. This stupid, you gotta press the gas. You press the brake pedal once to stop, then you gotta lift and you gotta press the brake pedal again to get it to back up. So frustrating. And it won't back up. Come on. All right. Oh, come on, parking brake. There we go. Will that get in there? I don't know if that's over it or not. I don't think it is. I'm gonna have to do a little finagling here. Just hosed it. No, 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 back up. Now stop. There. Well, that wasn't fun. Aha! We're pumping. All right. Let's see if we can get this concrete poured. Do a better job than we did the last time. Stop swinging, stop swinging. Start pouring. There we go. We'll just go back and forth across here. And we'll get that poured. Tanner, what'd you miss? Me about to freak out and lose my mind trying to back that trailer up. Lethal Gaming. I've been alright, buddy. How you been? That's a more important question. Have I heard and played any of the Crisis games? No. I answered that already, but no. Too bad I can't put those car drivers in that form and pour off. Yeah, no kidding. Nobody knows where the bodies are buried. That's called pulling a hoffa. Alright, so we'll go pour this in. See you, Seth. Have a good night. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter. I think the problem last time was I just need to get the trucks out of the area. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Good one. Do you want to continue pouring? Yes, I want to continue pouring. Some of y'all are like, no, don't continue pouring. Stop pouring. Yeah, all right. I can't remember if you said you play the hunter or not, but I'm addicted to it and need some hunting buddies for a new reserve. I do play it. Was on it all morning today. I'm actually on the leaderboard for bighorn sheep right now with a I think I'm in the top 10, top 20, something like that for bighorn. So, and I actually think I killed one even bigger than the one that got me on the top 10. I think I killed it, but right after I shot it, the game went down. And I didn't actually get to collect the sheep, but it was pretty big. It was a biggie. So, but yeah, I play it every day. I'll get with you when we get done with the stream, Rebel. And we might go shoot one. I've got a few tents up already. I just hadn't put any tree stands out. What do I think of it? I mean, it looks great. It's too sparsely populated, I will say that. But it looks good. I like what they did with the brush and the there's way too many floating rocks on it. I will say that much. Way too many floating rocks. And there's a lot of transparent rocks as well. That we ran into today. And it's like you just wonder, do you guys ever test your stuff? And then of course they released it yesterday without the sheep actually in it. That was brilliant. But yeah. Oh, I do the archery too. I always have either a recurve bow or a compound bow on me. And I actually just bought the heavy recurve bow. I wasn't gonna buy it, and then I decided today, while I was spending some more money, I bought it today. Just because there was such a good package on it. They got that new package out that for the reserve that's 999 EMs, but you get the 7mm, the heavy recurve bow, a 2-man tree stand, a tent, and a ghillie suit, a fall ghillie suit for 900 EMs. Just a tree stand and a tent alone is 1,000 EMs normally, so it's just a good deal. Thanks, Jaybird. Oh, this is a pain. I can pull this thing all the way up. Yeah, well, and I can't. So I gotta try to just jerk it under here. Like a soul. There we go. Yeah, but the thing about that architect is I don't need the ghillie suit because I got the ghillie suit a long time ago. The fall ghillie suit is all I wanted. I really don't want the ghillie suit anyways. The ghillie suit is so noisy. You spook so many animals with it. It's just a horrible, horrible camouflage. It's terrible. It's terrible. I'm telling you. Quote Charles Barkley. It's terrible. Terrible, I'm telling you. All right. Alright, so there's the thing that tells me that I got everything done. Clear the site. Wait, it had me deliver all that junk back there, but now I gotta clear it off of the site? Are you kidding me? Y'all really saw that, right? It really just told me that I've got to clear the generator and the container off of the site when they just told me deliver it there. I love the archery, man. The archery is the best part about it, man. Doing the archery is the best thing, especially on this reserve and reserves like it, where like they've got the elk set up all wrong, where you've got, if you get a juvenile male bull, he's surrounded by a herd of cows, and the cows, you know, one of the problems with the game is the call. Once you do that call, it doesn't matter where you're at, those animals are coming straight to you. I can call and go 2 city blocks away from where I called from, and they're going to track me down and come right to me. So there's one little problem with the game right there. But so if you do call a male and a whole herd of cows come with him, you got to do something about them cows. And the best thing to do is just kill them off. As long as you kill the one in the back off, so that the ones in the front don't see you kill the one in the back, and then you just take them out one at a time. You can take an entire herd of cows out with the bow, and then kill the bull, and you take all of them. And that's where the challenge comes in, is shot selection on that. Because I've been sitting in my tree of death doing red deer, and had 6 does and 1 big or 2 males. One of them is a trophy and one of them is just a average, juvenile or whatever. But I've been able to take all of them out and still get the big trophy before, just by shot selection. So you just have to take your time, plan it out, think it through, and that's where that game's fun. That's where you have that's where the challenge comes in for it, for me. All right, so let's get out of here. Oops. All right, let's get this guy fired up. And dude, we finished that with just enough concrete to finish that job off. That's nice. All right, so we'll park that there, because I'm sure there will be more concrete to pour on this job. Where are we at time-wise? What time is it? 8 o'clock? You know what I may do? I might take a little short break and come back and play some Hunter in a little bit. Might do that, because I've been wanting to do a Hunter stream. I might do that in a little while. Might do a late night Hunter festival. All right. But I need to take like a 15-minute break and let this game queue out, so it's a separate recording for the Hunter. Oh man, that thing. Oh, what a horrible road in. All right, so we'll go ahead and park that there. And we'll go back and get our container truck, because for some reason, I don't understand why we had to put, why we went and got a container and with a container truck, brought it on the site, parked it, put it all the way back there in the back, then poured a concrete pad, and now we got to move it out again. I mean, it's not like we did anything and put anything into the container. It's not like we used the generator for any sort of power. This is kind of stupid right here. Poorly thought through. All right, pick that back up. Put it back on the back of the truck. Is that far enough up? There we go. There we go. All right. Back up to that trick. Couple that. Okay. There we go. Raise up the tongue jack. Not the outrigger. Whoa, what? I hate the cameras in this game. I mean, seriously, come on. Just, you need cockpit and free cam. That's all you need. You don't need bumper cam, action cam, follow the leader cam, shrubbery cam. All right, drive to the building materials dealer. What am I doing at the building materials dealer? Let's look at what this guy, I think he's been putting whiskey in his coffee and he's messed up in the head. Drive to the building materials dealer, get 2 lumber, larch from the sawmill. Wait a minute. None of this makes any sense. Why am I driving to the building materials dealer when I gotta go get lumber at the lumber mill? I think this guy's lost his mind. Alright, anyways. Oh no, I don't want to cancel the contract. Alright, I think I'm gonna wrap up this stream right here and take a little bit of break. So, but anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope y'all had a good day. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Glad I was able to do one tonight without feeling absolutely miserable. So we'll I don't get it. I really, this container and generator trailer baffle my mind. So anyways, like I said, I may come back in just a little while and do a hunter stream, but it will be one of those things where that's not everybody's cup of tea. So that's one of the reasons why in prime time I wanted to do some construction sim tonight and mess around with the DLC, let you guys see what was in the DLC as far as the concrete trailer and the new tractor for it. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. And you know, if I bitched and moaned a little bit too much about Giants and Farm Sim, I do apologize. I'm just irritated by that one. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, and I hope you guys understand. I take a lot of pride in this channel, and I try to put a lot of content out for you, and that to me is just a slap in the face. So anyways, what do you do, right? You just wait until Cattle and Crops comes out. All right, guys, take it easy. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. I will see you shortly. Bye-bye.